This is pretty much my review of the Arcade1Up Street Fighter 2 cabinet. Comes on pretty good. Takes a few seconds for it to come on. My only gripe, well, I've got quite a few gripes. First one would be the obvious smudges and handprints and dust underneath the overlay right here for the screen. Second would be that I've already got paint coming off around the edges where your hands would rest, and because I bought it from Walmart, it's got box cutter marks on it and daggum chips on the corner. But I've already called Arcade1Up on that, and they said they would send me a whole new panel and new graphics for this and a plexiglass panel to go over it. As far as the gameplay, it's doable, but I've already got slack happening in these cheap joysticks that came with it. The second player is also starting to loosen up a little bit, but not as bad as the first player. My buttons also went flat after like 2 games, and I had to pop open this control panel and service every single button because the micro switches leaf springs weren't bent up far enough. But as far as the game plays, the only thing I've noticed is it will lag, but usually when it lags, it's only because there's like a bunch of super moves going on the screen, and then, I don't know, it always happened at a weird time where it didn't affect gameplay for me. Pretty hard to freaking do moves, but the only move I have trouble with is the Shoryuken, where you have to go over, down, and then defensive crouch to be able to pull it off. So you go, there we go. That's about the hardest move I can't pull off on Ryu, is the Shoryuken with these controls. But it is playable, it is doable, but they are not the best controls. If you can get you a Suzo Hap 8-way joystick, that's what the arcades, I believe, originally had. They're micro switches. They're a totally different design. But that is the Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition arcade cabinet from 1UP. Instead of buying the $50 riser, I just went and got 2 pallets and covered them with a sheet and made my own. It rises it up about 13 inches, but it goes up, the entire arcade cabinet goes up to about my shoulder. And the control deck's about at my waist. But other than that, it's pretty good height for someone who's 6 foot tall like me. I'm not breaking my back and hunching over trying to play this thing. But as far as my review, it's probably worth buying if you don't know how to paint, or don't know how to cut wood, or honestly don't want to spend the time putting one together yourself, other than the 1 hour it takes to put this one together. And about all I'm going to do with this is add a Raspberry Pi on it, change out the controls for the American style hap controls, and that's about it.